My name is Rex Waugh, and I'm from Arapahoe, Colorado, which is eastern Cheyenne County. Well, I own about 5,000 acres. 3,000 of that's grass, so I've only got a couple of thousand acres of farm ground, dryland farm ground. You dry your ground out with anhydrous. I've been putting on starter in the fall on my wheat crop, or on my corn. I'll put on starter. In the spring, I'll go in and put on 15 or 20 pounds of liquid. Well, I've used both the 924 and the 1515. The 1515 I used on my corn last summer. I believe I used the 924 on my wheat this fall. I do believe in it. I think you do need to feed the plant, especially on the older fields that have been farmed for 30 or 40 years or 50 years. The starter at least allows me to get some phosphate on right there when the plant will be able to use it to build roots and to get a good start. And I really believe that is a good program. The last couple of years I've got to where about tasseling time, about the time that Kugler tells me to, I go in and put on a couple of gallons of XRN. And so that's my fertilizer program now. One thing about it, it does stick really well. And what we're doing is we're putting it on with a wheel sprayer. We're just going in and driving through the wheat and just spraying it on. The first year I used it, we had good rain after I put it on, and I figure it may have bumped me 10 bushels to the acre. And I've only used it 2 years. But my experience has been that if it rains after you put it on, you get a yield boost. If it doesn't rain after you put it on, you still get a quality boost. It depends on varieties that you plant. But I've been planting one wheat variety that it has boosted my protein level up to the 14s. And it's done that 2 years in a row. There's some benefits to a product that you can put on that late in the season. First of all, you can find out what your moisture conditions are. Secondly, you don't have to pay for that product till you've got the wheat in the bin, which is a great advantage for a farmer. So I believe it does add flexibility to the program. I have used competitor products that were supposed to be foliar feed products that actually one year I had it burn my corn up. So I haven't had that happen with Kugler, and I don't expect it to. I think all their products are great products. I think one of the things we're doing with fertilizer is we're trying to limit the stress on a plant, keep disease stress down. And we're facing more disease stress right along. I believe that the stronger, the more needs of that plant that you've met, the less likely you are to have to go out and put on a fungicide or kill insects or something like that. I think because of our no-till type farming, where we're saving more of our moisture, growing fewer weeds, we use our moisture for our crops instead of to grow weeds and other non-productive things. It's allowing us the opportunity to use the new genetics and the new fertilizers that Kugler has, the XRNs and so forth. One of the things that I've liked about Kugler, they're honest and straight up. And I like to deal with people that are going to be honest with me, and I don't have to worry about them trying to get something by me. Beyond that, I've found the products to be everything they say they are. I think the foliar feed products give you an advantage in flexibility, like we've talked about. Plus, I think there's an economic advantage. I like the idea that you can apply that and have your harvest before you have to pay for it, You can move your fertilizer more to when it needs to be applied instead of trying to put it all on ahead of the crop. I've already purchased my nitrogen needs for the spring through Kugler. So right now, they've pretty much got my business.